Hello everyone, welcome to the Tetris podcast. Basically, I realized that when I play Tetris 99, I just say a bunch of weird, well not weird, just kind of random stuff. Gotta be fun to catalog, because it's just kind of like out my mouth into my own ears, then out my mouth again. I figure since I'm not actually, Jesus, my eyes are watering, talking about the game, I just wouldn't even show it. Also to protect my pride, because I'm horrible at video games, but if there any game I were adequate at, it'd be this one. Not good, but adequate. But I'm not about to quit. Didn't think of that one, did you? Then when this little wiry body slipped through your mind, slipped through the crevices and the cracks that perpetuate your mind, because your mind is just filled with crazy stuff. I don't even know what's going on, man. What do you think about that? It's not anything like weird, like, oh my god, why are you looking at it? Why are you thinking about stuff about being a pedophile? Like, you're not a pedophile. I never claimed you were a pedophile. I'm actually unclaiming. Well, not unclaiming, because I never did claim. But if you're listening to this, I am specifically stating you are not a pedophile, unless you are in fact a pedophile, in which case it is illegal for you to view this content. I'm sorry. That's the rules. I made them, so I can. I don't make the rules. I do. I make all the rules, you know. I'm the one who invented the rules back in 1875. Before then, people just kind of stuck with what morally they thought was right, not even like based off religion or anything, because it's still rules, you know. I'm not saying like, oh, not even based off religion, like, you have to have morals based off religion for them to have value, because you don't. But I'm just saying, like, they didn't even have, and I'm not even saying, oh, that's a primitive form of morality. I mean, this isn't funny, weird stuff. This is me just talking like, oh, I'm just of the opinion that, even if you view religion as a baseline to make, your little views on what's moral to you, because you still need to be able to take into account what you think, you know, that kind of Nietzsche philosophy. Like, I'm not a nihilist. I hate nihilism. I view it as a stain on this planet. Well, not on this. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a nihilist. If you're a nihilist, that's fine with me. I just think it's wrong. Which, I mean, okay, you can't say any one philosophy's wrong. This is a funny one. I swear, it was funnier before I started doing this. And I'm just saying philosophical things. Now, yeah, I'm not even. Philosophy. Philosophy? More like blossom, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But it's I just don't like it, because it's like, oh, nothing matters. Okay, well, in the case that nothing matters, why does it matter that nothing matters? Like, it's a two-way street. You have to just argue that it doesn't matter. Like, if nothing matters, nothing matters. So it doesn't matter that nothing doesn't matter. It's kind of hard to explain, but I mean, like, that's what's it called, like, optimistic nihilism. That's not right, because that's just a what's it called, oh my god, why can't I think of the name of the thing when it's just two opposites put together? which is the one they always go with. It's like, oh, it's a jumbo shrimp, and I'm like, that's not whatever it's called, because in saying it's a jumbo shrimp, you could just be implying, oh, for a shrimp, it's large, which that is not. They're not opposites. Like, size is relative. Like, if you were an ant and you saw a human who was like 3 feet, you'd think, Jesus Christ, that's so large. I cannot comprehend how large that is compared to me, an ant. But as a human, we see that and we're like, short person, haha. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna kill you because you're short, and I'm a Nazi. But instead of killing Jewish people, I'm killing short people, because that's my morality, and you can't say it's wrong. Who are you to say? Okay, that one I got 24th place. Whoa. What was I saying? Optimistic nihilism. Like, I think of Earth, or life in general, nothing matters. Which, stuff does matter. Because we, as humans, have goals. And saying nothing matters is just saying there's no one goal that everything matters towards. Like, nothing everyone works towards. Everyone works for this, what makes them happy and fulfilled. And saying that nothing matters means you get to choose what matters to you. And you get to do that. And that's powerful, because that just means I can do whatever I want. And, I mean, sure, you can go, oh, well, that's not cool because murder is bad. And I agree. I'm anti-murder. I'll say that. That's not a controversial opinion by any stretch. That's not even like a joking one. Like, it should be a controversial opinion that the Earth is round. Imagine going back in time and someone being like, oh, there's no advances in the future, and you're like, we still think the Earth is flat. Haha. Wow. That's funny. You people, you future people, always coming in with your jokes. Which, I mean, like, someone coming to the future and being like, oh wow, what advancement. You know what? Side note. That's something I really hate. Is how people are always like, oh, in 1959, oh, I hope we have flying cars in the future. First of all, someone living in the 50s, I'm pretty sure on seeing today's society, even without flying cars, they'd still be impressed that we can communicate easily. You know, computers that are allowing you to make this comment, and it's an expression. You can't tell me that no matter how bad or weird a video is, that it's not, okay, well, I just died at 64, that was a complete failure. That's not a form of expression. You're saying that this piece of expression is below yourself because of its perceived stupidity. And in saying that, it's like, oh, in the 1950s, they weren't stupid. Like, you look at Spike Jonze song. I mean, I'm saying that like I listened to Spike Jonze songs. I've only ever listened and watched one music video, which was Der Fuhrer's Face. Like, you watch that and they're like, haha, it's funny because you go back and forth. You make this video of Hitler go back and forth, and that makes him look like a little silly little baby boy. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically just a YouTube poop. Which is side note. Everyone comes in and is like, oh wow, YouTube poops. They're so... No, what was I... Yeah, okay. So I was watching this, it's like, oh, so I edited a Peppa Pig video because I have nothing to do. And I'm like, that's called YouTube poop. I watched it, it's just a YouTube poop. Just call it a YouTube poop. You're acting like you haven't ever heard of this concept of a YouTube poop before. Like, oh, I edited a video of a children's TV show. I mean, they don't have to be children's TV shows, but I mean, most of them are based off like children's things, because it's the most shocking to see a child character say, "Oh my God, I have HIV/AIDS." Isn't that so funny, Patrick? Isn't that so funny? They have HIV/AIDS. And Patrick's like, "No, that's not funny. It's a serious issue." And it's kind of like, you're right. We should be laughing at this because the comedy, there should be limits to comedy. For example, you can't make fun of the supreme leader. What am I doing? What does that even mean? Who am I making fun of anymore? I don't know. I just made fun of all political ideology. Come at me saying I'm biased. You're biased. You got offended by that. I'm just gonna get offended by that. Next time I get a right wing person be like, liberals. Offense if to them is me. Okay, but back to the flying cars thing. I was gonna bring that up specifically because like flying cars exist. They've existed for a while now. They're called helicopters. You idiots. Stop saying flying cars don't exist. They exist. They're right there. You can go see one at the vehicle. That was 61 again. That's stupid. I need to do better. I'm gonna go sicko mode on this one. But stop saying flying cars. Like flying cars. Like, what's a bigger advancement from the 1950s? Having an iPhone or making a car that also go like plane. Just making a small plane. A flying car is just a small plane. That's a helicopter. A helicopter could really function as a car. The only difference is that it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I mean, I don't know. It's probably hard to drive, and that's why, like, who wants to go out and get their helicopter license? If you're rich enough to afford a helicopter, you're rich enough to not have someone, like, to not drive yourself. I mean, I don't know. Because, like, I got a friend, I'm not a friend, my uncle. I almost call my uncle my friend. And there's nothing wrong with being friends with, like, your uncle. I'm just saying, like, he's not my friend. And not like that. Oh my God, I hate my uncle. I don't hate him. I mean, he's fine. I don't talk that much because, you know, he's married and I mean, it didn't happen too long ago. I was in the wedding. I just embarrassed myself. I couldn't get the rings out of my pocket. I was the ring bearer and it was an embarrassment. I was like, oh my God. It's the last time I was in a wedding thing. Every time. I remember. There have been 2 other times I've been part of a wedding service. And the other time, I got mad because I had rings. And I thought, okay, I'm going to be the ring bearer. And this was when I was a little baby boy, a little toddler. Not toddler, like a small child. And I was like, they're like, here come the rings. And I was like, oh my God, this is the ring ceremony. This is my big break. And then some woman comes down and she's like, hey, I got the rings, not you. No, you don't got the rings. And I was like, what? No, I'm the ring bearer. That's what they told me. I have the rings in my hand. Like, oh, those. And then I was like, I was so sad. And then I took a nap. And then, you know, obviously, even when I became a slightly older child, I was embarrassed by these turns of events. Because I was a pretty self-aware child, I'd say. Not to flex on you, but as a child, I was aware of my actions. You know, I was one of those childs who child with children. I was very not self-aware now. He was like, oh wow, I don't want to ask for too much because I don't want my parents to buy stuff for me. And also I felt sad about the concept of growing up and aging. Which now I don't because now I'm a pretty independent person. And I've always been independent even as a child, but I'm saying like now I'm very independent. I don't really care about being with people. I'm sounding an edgy person. Those 40 plays. Okay, we'll stop this when I get back into like top 15. Not top 15, top 20. I just feel cocky because like before this I got like two out of the 4 ones I did. So I could have just said half of them. And it would have seemed more impressive. I got like top 10. Almost. My best I've gone is 4, which I've gone twice, but I've never broken top 3. This sounds horrible because it's just rambling. But like, who cares? No one's gonna watch this anyways, even if it was good. Even if I literally made Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption didn't already exist, of course. Yeah, no one would watch it. I mean, I don't know. Would people watch it? I mean, I guess like if people who watched it watched it all the way through, then it'd be like, okay, this is pretty good. And then people would have the comment, engage with it. I don't actually know how YouTube works with stuff like that. I don't really care. It's not like I'm an actual YouTuber or anything. I'm just doing this to do this because I was just doing this, and then I decided, okay, I'll just do this. Oh my god, I forgot to respond. Okay, she texted me, and I was like, okay, cool, that's crazy. Because I texted her something, and then she texted me something, and I texted her something, and then I started doing this, and then she texted back. Oh my god. I was gonna respond to it, but then now I realize I can't because of that. I'm recording this on my phone. Whoa, that's crazy. What was I asking? Oh yeah, the ring bearer story. And then I got back and I cried because they were like, I didn't give them the rings. I thought that was my job. I was supposed to give the rings. And then, oh Jesus, like, how'd that happen? Sometimes it just goes random places that I'm not even pressing. I'm talking about Tetris 99, not bearing rings. But I cried like a child would in that situation where they feel disappointed that they didn't get to accomplish the task and be as important as they wanted to be. That's something an adult would cry about too. Man, that's crazy. All we want as humans, well, some humans, I shouldn't say all we as humans want, because no human agrees on what they want. I mean, I could say all we as humans want is positive emotions. I mean, I've never liked the idea of positive, go up to the school, be like, yo, you guys, we need to all be positive constantly, constant positivity, no negative emotions. And that's not even a big problem. I mean, a big strawman argument. I'll go to schools and they're like, oh, we need to create a class set of roles, fun little activity. Usually whenever that happens, I'm like, oh no, murder, this is a funny joke, but also all the rules that I really care about are already included in the school instructions. What am I gonna add? I mean, some of the rules I don't agree with, but what rules do you want to add, not what rules you want to take away. You can't do that. It's not real power. We have no real power. As humans, we do. I hate when people are like, oh, we have no free will. Of course we have no free will. All of your choices are based off your past emotions. It doesn't matter. But, Jesus, I'm doing horrible. It's because I'm not, focusing in on it, probably. I'm not, not focusing in on it, because obviously I'm not talking very well, but, you know what I mean. You get me. You relate to me. We are BFFs, me and phone, who I am talking to. Possibly someone else. Whoa, imagine that. Ring bearer story. Force positivity, yeah. And then, like, they're like, okay, my first rule I want to add um, is no negative vibes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. What, what kind of dystopian future are you planning? Jesus. It's important to be negative sometimes. Didn't you watch Inside Out? I watched Inside Out 23rd. Not top 20 though. Inside Out was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I don't think it's one of the best Pixar movies. Wall-E. Best Pixar movie. If Kay listens to this, why don't you have a favorite Pixar movie? That's stupid. I can understand if you're like, oh, I don't watch Pixar movies, but you're like, I don't rate things? What? I mean, I like ranking things. Whenever I'm just saying there. The two things I either like to do are make up stories or character ideas or write story ideas, which is really what I do because it's like, oh, I like making characters and stories, but the combat stuff is boring, you know. But like when I look at stuff about it, everyone agrees. So like, oh, you play it for role playing, which is good because I like that. I like role playing characters, which is something you don't usually get to do. I play characters all the time, and I'm not saying that to like, I'm 14 and this is deep way where it's like, oh, I'm constantly playing a character besides myself in real life, because that's what society asks me to do. Share if you agree, share if you don't agree, because free will isn't a choice in real life or on the internet. Hashtag end suffrage for women. But I don't. Oh, by the way, since I'm personalizing this to Katie, I'm going to go ahead and personalize this in case someone else watches this, to the second most prominent viewer of my channel. Well, Kate isn't very prominent. My main man, idiot face. I'm sorry, I can't think of your name. Don't take offense to this. Jesus, Andrew, Jesus Christ. Why can't T-spin? Sometimes I T-spin accidentally, but never when I mean to. I just want to say, Andrew, you look like Call Me Carson. That's all I really have to say. So if any of you guys watched my video, first of all, 61 there. Don't know me, which is, I'd say about 0% of my viewers. 0% of my viewers. And didn't know what Andrew looked like. Call Me Carson. Because he was in one video where I played Super Smash Brothers with him. Also now I can do this. Maybe I could put like an intro on this video. That'd be so crazy. Maybe I could edit it. I'd be so glad if I could start editing videos. Like, I don't have anything to edit on because I have my phone. I have a just for my school, so everything's blocked. And then I have like a Google computer, which, you know, can't run any software at all. So all my videos just have to be unedited. Like, I watch people and they're like, oh my god, this is such bad editing. I'm like, editing at all is good editing to me. Because they're like, haha, funny little, like, $2 fire effect or whatever. And I'm like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Which is cool, but also maybe crazy. No, what? No, okay. I just actually hard did something when I meant to press the little button that changes it to a different thing. And everything is falling apart now. Everything in my life. what was I saying? Okay, the ring bearer story. The story of the born rings. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm either making this stuff up or making lists, which also, as an aside, I compiled a bunch of a multitude of That's why I want to write, because I'm not that good at writing. I mean, I'm pretty good at writing. Don't want to be too obviously humble when I know I have a skill in something. That just comes off as in bad taste. I mean, not in bad taste, but you know what I'm talking about. Where it's just like, oh, I know I'm actually good at this, but I'm just gonna say this I'm not fat, so I wouldn't go around saying, oh my god, I'm fat. I'm about average weight, which is pretty good. That's a good thing. I'm not proud of it. Because, like, I didn't work towards it. I just have good metabolism. I have a pretty bad diet. And so once I get older, my metabolism slows down. I'm going to be real fat. I'm probably not. Because maybe it's something I'm reaching. I probably, since I won't have a size metabolism, I won't be constantly hungry all the time. So when I'm older, I can go to the grocery store and I can make healthy choices on what to buy instead of just eating a bunch of bags of chips because I want something that'll fill me up with carbohydrates, because that's what fills people up. Oh my god, I got 52nd there. Okay, this will be the last round. I could buy good food. But bring their story. Well, after they told me they were party rings, like what's that even mean? Just don't even give a kid a false responsibility. Just either give them an actual responsibility or don't give them anything. And then next wedding was like a few years after that, so I'm not sure again. I was like, and then they came over and they're like, okay, we're gonna have one. You guys just like be ring bearers. But then we did, and we just hold signs that said, here comes the bride, and walked in front of them like a flower girl. But instead of dropping cool flowers, we just held stupid signs. It was a stupid wedding. And I was like, oh my god, I was so sad. I mean, it wasn't that bad because, as a little wedding gift, they gave me and my brother a copy of Mario Kart DS, which is best DS game. That's just a fact. I mean, that's not even a joke or anything. Like, if anyone came over to me and said I have a different opinion, I would respect it though. I would respect their opinion. That's the first thing I would do. Whenever I see a person, first thing I think is, man, I'm about to respect their opinion so hard. But my little child brand was like, oh my god, what if they did this? Because the last wedding I bore the rings to, I completely ruined the entire wedding by in the middle of it. Well, not even in the middle, like the beginning. Which, by the way, why do people say weddings are long? They take like 2 seconds. They just like are like, okay, here's the rings. Okay, let's say our vows. Okay, that's the end of the wedding. It's like this quickest thing ever. Then you go out and you have a nice meal. I hung out with all the old in my aunt's wedding, which is the nearest wedding, so it's the closest to me, being the age I am now. Where we just hung out at the table with all the old people. I sat at the table with the people in my family. Like, I went over and I like we went to a little restaurant. It was an Irish restaurant, which I had never been to an Irish restaurant before because I didn't know those existed. You know where I see many restaurants now are Italian, Mexican. Well, I just always see Mexican restaurants because that's the only restaurant my dad will let me go to, because that's the only restaurant he likes, and he doesn't like to choose new things. But I mean, when I'm out with my grandparents, I get to see Asian restaurants. Whoa! And I went out to when I was on a field trip, I went, Jesus, I got 2 full wine blocks in a row. I went out to a Mediterranean restaurant, which I didn't really like the food that much that I was given. But I mean, like, I saw something good that I probably should have gone, but I didn't get because I'm an idiot. It was just shocking, I know, but it was shocking to me too. But the test came back. It turned out I'm an idiot. It was pretty sad, pretty trying time for me. For a second, okay. Let me just try and finish up all the loose ends. I still need to get back to the nihilistic optimism thing. But like, and by family, I mean nuclear family. You know what I'm saying? Like, which I don't know. Whenever I bring up the term nuclear family, no one seems to know what I'm talking about. Even though I'm pretty sure that's a common term. It basically refers to the people like directly in your house. And that's all it means. I guess yeah. So, like my dad and my brother and my sister and my mom were all sitting at a table, and then I was sitting out with all the old people, which old people are cool. I like old people. As long as you're an old person, if you're an old person, as long as you're not racist, you're cool. Like that's the coolest people, the non-racist old people. I can't wait till I am old and I can be that cool. Cause like you get the like grumpy ones, and you're like, oh, I'm a little grumpy, and you're like, oh, that's cute. And then like you get the sweet ones, and they're, oh my god, they're so sweet and nice to me, and you're like, oh, that's cute. And then you get like the ones, and they can tell you all cool stories, and you're like, man, they Forrest Gump me, which Forrest Gump wasn't even old, but he lived a life, man. And hashtag strive to be Forrest Gump. Except I don't really want to find a war. That's one of the things I'd prefer not to do. Among many other things. Jesus, I keep like sliding my little finger a little tiny bit, and then it just places in the wrong spot. Forrest Gump's a great movie. I love Forrest Gump. It's been a while since I've watched it. I should watch it again, but I have other things I want to watch. Jesus, the exact same thing happened. The exact same thing. But little story. Yeah, so I got mad, and then came my aunt's wedding. I was the ring bearer again. I was like, this is gonna be so cool. In this one, I was real intense about being as formal as possible. I walked around with my hands like in a good spot, in a good formal looking spot. I danced real well. Everyone told me I danced amazing at the wedding, which is I'm pretty happy about. Because that's good. Getting a compliment on something makes you feel good, and so you should give those to people. Problem is, I can't really give compliments to men without them being like, "Oh wow, you're acting so gay," and I am too concerned about appearing like I'm being a creepy person just randomly complimenting this woman to be like, "Oh wow, you're so beautiful." Especially if the person's like actually really attractive. I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to talk about how attractive you are, because that's cool. I mean, it's great. Like, you can be women who just compliment a person. Like, you can compliment women real well, and like, that's fine. That's just like being nice and compliment men. And that's like, oh my god, like, I remember I was talking to someone who was a girl, and I was just talking, and I laughed or something. She's like, oh, you have a really nice smile. I was like, wow, thank you. That's really nice. I felt really good. And I was just like, I can never say that to someone. I've tried to say more compliments to people, because I know it makes me feel nice. You know, you want to make other people feel good. I mean, I can't say that generally well if a sociopath is watching this. But if you're like a sociopath, it's like, oh my god, I'm a sociopath. I hate what I am. And like, I just want to be a good person. And you kind of just have to pretend to care about people's emotions. Which is, like, that's a pretty terrifying thing. Like, imagine being a pedophile. Like, you're not a creepy pedophile. You just are like, oh my god, I actually pulled off a teaspoon correctly, but it doesn't count as a teaspoon because it wasn't a tea piece, it was a little other piece. Stupid game shouldn't do that. I didn't want to be a pedophile, but like, it's just kind of, that's just how you are. And you're constantly like, oh my god, I don't want to have these thoughts about these people. I should be having these thoughts. Jesus, I hate myself. I hate everything about who I am. And society hates you too. You're scared to talk about this to like a therapist. You can't afford a therapist. And like, even if you did, would they report you to the cops? You can't talk to people about this. You have to keep this to yourself. You have to go through this. You have to constantly listen to others. Like, Jesus. And I'm not talking like they're little easy. Like, oh, I just think like 16-year-old girls are more attractive than like 42. Like, okay, yeah, lots of people think that way. You could just get solace and think, okay, this is a normal thing. Lots of people think this way. I feel like, man, I'm attracted to that 2-year-old girl. You're like, oh my god, I'm a horrible person. And you are. You are a horrible person. You just have to deal. I mean, you're not a horrible person because you're not acting on your things. But if you were to ever act on it, that's horrible. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, getting compliments. He's hoping I get compliments. I mean, I have no way to know. Like, that's exactly what it is. An adult man came up and complimented me like, oh man, you're pretty attractive. Like, man, this guy's a pedophile. But when an adult woman said like, oh, you're cute, I'd be like, oh, she's just a nice little person. That's so scary. And even like just being like, just not even thinking, oh, I'm gonna look creepy. It's just like, you're rather risk of people thinking you're like attracted to, which like I'm attracted to most women. If I see a woman, I'm like, yeah, she's physically attractive, unless she's got like a physical deformity, or like is extremely overweight, or is like has tattoos or piercings, in which case I'm generally not attracted to them because I just don't like those. That's like the one preference I have. Like the others are like, people are like, yeah, that's just normal human beings stuff. You don't like seeing a person who doesn't look normal to your societal expectations. Yeah, but like the piercing things, like lots of people are into piercings. I think they look gross. But you know what to say. I don't care. You're not a bad person if you have piercings or anything, so who am I to care? What? It's not my job to care about what you do to your body. But yeah, if you don't fall into one of those categories, I am attracted to you, and extremely. I'm not even joking. Like, a girl being near me and stuff, I'm just instantly like I am constantly questioning whether I have crushes on people, just because like being near someone makes me, who's a female now, makes me feel so happy and joyous, and I like the way women look. This is weird. Should I even upload? I'm gonna upload this, and no one can tell me no, because I'm not an adult. I'm a child. I mean, like, I still have control over some aspects of my life, more so than a toddler would. They have no control over their lives. But yeah, I'm pretty sure most guys are. I mean, no, most guys aren't like, anytime you see a woman near them, they instantly are like, oh my god, that's the most perfect creature I've ever seen in my life. I don't think that's generally normal, but I mean, could be. I don't know. I don't talk to people about that stuff. It only comes out when I'm talking to myself and playing Tetris. And I mean, like, it doesn't matter. No one's gonna listen to the 40-minute mark of this. I got 14th there. That's better. Oh, I have to finish all my stories. What was I even going on? Yeah, but like I don't know, it's not a thing. Oh my god, I'm romantically attracted to. I don't even know if I'm romantically attracted to people, to be honest. Maybe, but I mean, maybe it's like maybe it just feels that way because I'm not, and I've never been romantically attracted to people. So I'm just like, this is the most I can love a person and think they're perfect. But then if I'm actually get a crush on someone, I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's the most extreme feeling of any emotion I've ever felt. Jesus, this is so cringeworthy. Like, I use that one unironically, which makes me, in fact, the cringy person in this conversation between myself and myself. But it's true. I sound like a I already referenced r/I'm 14. This is deep once, so I don't want to do it again. That's what I'm sounding like. So I'm gonna stop talking about this now. But like, what was I saying? The whole the ring bearer story. I went through the ring bearer story. There's the comment thing. So yeah, that's why I don't like complimenting. I mean, I like complimenting people. It just never like feels. It just never sits right with me. Whenever I compliment someone, like I always either have to play it off as a joke, or just be like worried because they kind of react weirdly, and I'm like, oh my god, am I being creepy? Am I being this creepy weirdo because I complimented someone? I shouldn't have done that. It's. I don't think I have social anxiety though. I don't want anyone to get the idea that I'm coming out here and I'm saying I got social anxiety, because I know I don't. Maybe I have some form of social anxiety because I show some symptoms like I can't turn my test paper in first because I'm too worried about what people will think if I turn in my paper in first. But other things I'm not worried at all, like socially. Like I can just go out and be, I can just go out and do something weird and not really care that people think it's weird because I'm just joking and entertaining people. But I think it's more just that I have a fear of rejection. Not rejection, but being wrong. I don't like being wrong. I don't like doing things and having them be wrong. I'm scared of it. It's probably like, I don't know, my deepest fear. I don't know. Who cares? Um, my favorite. This was much funnier when I first started doing this. And I was just like, man, who would do a funny joke about how I'm I am not gay. I'm not though. That's not a joke. I'm just stating a fact. Yeah, okay. And so, the future thing and the nihilism. Okay, nihilism. That's where we were. Okay, all I have to say about that is like, you get to choose what matters to you. You get to choose what you want to do. So do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you think if other people think that that's the right place to take your life, because nothing matters. So just do what you think matters. It's like, I got 18 at that time. It's just like when you play like a sandbox game like Minecraft. Sure, you can get to the end and beat it, and sure that feels good to people. They feel like they've accomplished something. But you can do so much in Minecraft that isn't the point of the game. You can do whatever you want. And another thing, as games as a whole, when you beat a game, it doesn't mean anything in the real world. I mean, unless you're like a speedrunner and you want to set a record. But then what's that record mean in the real world? More recognition for you? Maybe like brand deals? Like all this money, and money doesn't really mean anything except the fact we give it meaning. I'm just saying all things in life that have meaning, we gave it meaning. So if you think nothing in life has meaning, you're right, because meaning isn't a real concept. It's not a quantifiable data. Meaning is just, we give it to things. So nothing in life inherently has meaning. You choose what has meaning or not. And that's just how life works. That's just how it is. No one... Oh, well, now I'm getting called. Okay, that's the end.